about you, and it's scary. You could be suffering for your life, burning in the ghetto piece of hell, and they won't even say, I hope you're well in their email. So if you're thinking about quitting your job, but I feel guilty, but what if, shut your mouth and go and do it. Apply for a different job, start that business, go traveling, do whatever it is the heck you want to do, because I tell you now, they don't care about your well-being, they don't care about your mental health. Don't learn the hard way.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
I think people that feel like it's a flex to work on your birthday is weird, because why are you giving the one day that you're special to a company that will replace you the next day if you passed away? It never made sense to me to do that. I've never worked my birthday ever, and I never will. Just enjoy your day, bro. Make money come and go, bro. Just enjoy your day.
Y'all better stop breaking y'all backs for these jobs that replace you before your body even gets cold. They love saying, oh, we family, but let you get sick. Let something happen to one of your kids. Let your mental health go downhill. They'll send you an email so quick talking about, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to have to let you go. And then have a job posting up at the end of the day. Don't let loyalty get you played.
Listen, y'all, I'm so freaking mad right now. I got fired from my job. And I'm not mad because I got fired. I'm mad because I want to quit.
Sure work. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, you know what we did? We did whatever it took. You get out what you put in. So if you're putting in just a minimal amount, you're only going to get back the minimal.
You know, I was taught that whole work hard shit too. When I got my first job, I was 18 and I was making $7.34 an hour. And I was super excited because this was the first time that I would be working for an entity outside of doing odd jobs like babysitting, dog sitting, and all that shit. So when I first get in, you know, I'm busting my ass. I'm pulling extra shifts. I'm doing extra shit, learning different job functions and everything, showing up an hour early to work to help out any way I could, all of that. Not once did I get any kind of recognition, or not once did I get any kind of pay raise. You know, I was just told, be patient, it's coming, it's coming. Now, also during this time, I was a full-time student. I would work from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then I'd have class from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then I'd go and do my homework from like 11 to midnight, give it a good little hour, and then I'd go back and do the same shit. This is important. That part's important. Now, near the end of the semester, of course, we had testing, you know, your little exams, whatever, but they were on the days that I had to work. I'm in my probationary period. I'm only allowed to have 3 absences. So I use those absences to take care of my school shit. Fast forward, and I get sick. I am now going into diabetic ketoacidosis. Blood sugar is 500 plus. I'm vomiting. I can't keep down any water. All that. My body's acidic. But I still got up at 2 a.m. Did my normal morning routine, got in my car when I had no business driving, got to work, got out of the car, vomited all over the parking lot, struggled my way inside the building, got to the time clock, clocked in, and eventually sat down because I had to catch my breath. Now the assistant manager's walking around doing the rounds. He sees me and he's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm really not okay. I'm not feeling well. You know, my blood sugar's really high, all that. And he's like, well, you don't look good. Go home. Go ahead and go home. You know what my dumb ass said? No. He asked me why. I said, well, I don't want to leave and then come back to no job. Not only that, but during this time, I was trying to get a promotion. And I thought that leaving, even though I really needed to fucking go, was going to hurt my chances. If not, get me terminated. While it is important to work hard and have a good work ethic, please understand that young people do something different than y'all did. We value ourselves. We value our physical health, our mental health, our emotional well-being, and we also value the fact that a job needs to be paying us some livable fucking wages. And if a multi-million-dollar fucking corporation can't just simply do that, then they don't deserve us. Peace.
Guys, every job that I had in the past, I was one of the hardest workers there. And guess what? They added more work and responsibility to my plate. If you work a lot harder than everybody else, that means that you are reliable. And if you are reliable, they add more work to your plate without more pay. And so guys, you have to be very careful. Yes, working hard is a good thing and it will actually help you a lot in life. But at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself first. If you want to do extra stuff, they have to compensate you for that. And if they do not, unfortunately, you cannot do more.
Y'all, I can't stress this enough. Do not let these jobs use y'all. Because they will do it. I'm talking use you till you cannot be used no more. And I can say this because I was just there. 2 years and some change on a job. Giving that job my all. Everything I had. Monday through Friday, I gave it to them. I made sure their time was up. I did this all alone. For 2 to 3 hours in the morning, I was there by myself with my biscuit maker. We were running the store alone. Okay? No help. Nobody cared. Until it was them. That's how it always be. But hold on. Anytime you feel like you gotta walk on eggshells at work, or you fighting for your job every day, leave. It's not worth it. I don't understand how much a job expects you to take from someone, especially if you told them about a situation numerous of times. I don't understand what they expect you to do after telling who you are supposed to who you are supposed to tell. But that person doesn't do anything. So now, in order for something to be done, you had to get unprofessional. Yes. When I numerously told y'all to do something before this gets out of control, before I have to get unprofessional, before I have to get written up, before I get fired, or even wind up in jail. Because it's only so much I'm going to take. You hear me? Okay? It has to stop. Somewhere. Most of these managers and district GMs, they only do things because they have the authority. And most of them don't even abide by the rules most of the time. Okay? You hear me? But I say this to say, do not let these jobs use y'all. Yeah, it's hard out here, but it's always a better job, okay? When God closes one door, he open up a better one for you. I know you done heard that, but guess what? That's it. That's the post.
Isn't it really messed up that jobs only negotiate when you announce that you're gonna quit? Like, that really just goes to show that you're just like another cog in their machine and that they don't really look after you like that. They just assume that you're gonna stay on forever, or they just kind of like group you in with the rest of the workers. Like, oh, okay, he's just another worker bee, or he or she is just another worker bee. And yeah, that's just really sad. And it's like it really goes to show that they can just replace you in a heartbeat, and that they don't really care about your interests unless unless their interests are threatened, or if their productivity is threatened. Like, I have coworkers who kind of laugh and joke around with my bosses. Like, I'm not that person. Like, I don't laugh at their jokes. I don't laugh when they're trying to be funny. For me, it kind of masks like how much excuse my language, how much of like an asshole they are, or they're just trying to really disguise the fact that the job really sucks and they're trying to bring some levity into it. It's just, no, most of the time, to me, it's just cringe, and it's just eye rolling, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being, what's the word? It's late. Not morbid. Hang on. The word will come to me. Hang on. I want to say cynical. Yeah, maybe I just have a cynical outlook on work, but again, I'm just trying to get out of my job because I absolutely loathe it. And yeah, I don't know. I just can't, get behind just being buddy or friendly with, bosses or managers. I don't know. To me, it's kind of almost gross. Of course, employees and bosses can have relationships, but I don't know. To me, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not with the friendly, chatting up bosses type person. Like, I'm not.
When I put in my 2 weeks at my old job, my manager was extremely like nice and like caring and stuff like that. And it's like, where was that energy the first day I started? Now that I am moving on to a much better job, you are here trying to play nice. Seriously? Like, come on, bro. Stop being fake. Please, for the love of God.
So today was my last day at my job. I've been with them for 3 years. I was there before it even opened. I was there in the construction phase. And after 3 years, I sent the email. I was overthinking the email, rewriting it over and over again. And within 10 minutes got a response, and the response was like, totally understand, thank you for everything, blah blah blah. And I still had 2 weeks. I gave them a 2-week notice. The only other message I got from them was asking me if I wanted a direct deposit or if I wanted to pick up my last paycheck. And it's kind of like a corporate members only club, so it's not like I expected that much from them. My last class today, the entire room at the end of class started clapping and made me feel really good, made me feel like I was appreciated, that I made a difference, that I was like good at my job. But my job, who I gave so much time, energy, and everything to, just sent me a like copy paste type of email thanking me. Nothing my last day. Like, I didn't get an in-person thank you from my manager, like literally nothing. So I'm just really grateful that there are people who acknowledge other people as human beings and show their love and support and appreciation.
One of the hardest pills to swallow is that most of these jobs do not give a flying fuck about you. Like, at all. You're disposable, replaceable, you're just a body. I just quit my old job that I was at for 2 years, and I'm learning this like right now, and it's hard because like I knew it deep down. Like, if you would have asked me, do you think your job cares about you? I would have said, fuck no. The way that it ended was just dismissive of like all of the work I did and like undermined everything I did do for that company. It kind of hurts to realize that. Like, I was the person that would stay longer if the team needed help, would pick up an extra shift, would come in on my night off. And for it to end with them being like, yeah, I agree, your time is up, they don't give a fuck. Do not give your all. Be a good worker, but do not put your all into your job. I saw a couple comments of people saying like their job wouldn't let them have time off for their birthday trip and like they had to cancel their birthday trip. Do not do that shit, please. Please, please. They don't care about you. They care about that role being filled, and they're gonna take care of it with or without you. So move accordingly. Love y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I didn't think I need to say it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't care what job you go to. I don't care if you job from job to job to job to job. That job don't care about you. That supervisor don't care about you, okay? They don't. They care about the production you can bring and what you can bring to the table and how much you can fill up their pockets and how much you can make them look good. You can bust your ass for that job. You can sit here and do every single position. You can sit here and do everything for that job. They don't care. How I know, I've experienced it at every single job I've been to. I'm at my new job today. Just got a new job. I'm at orientation today. Listen, I guarantee you 100%. I'm not wishing it on myself, but I guarantee you 100%. This job is just going to be just like the last jobs where they don't care about you and they're just going to run you everywhere and run you around with your chicken like a chicken with your head off, and it's just going to drive you crazy so you can keep coming back and keep coming back, and so they can keep giving you the same low minimum wage paycheck.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
Y'all take this from me. I don't give a fuck. These jobs don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all better take them days. I take my days faithfully, call out. Faithfully, because who gonna tell me no? You can tell me no, I'm still ain't gonna come in. The fuck? If tomorrow, I don't give a fuck, somebody invited me on a vacation tomorrow, I'm leaving. And I'm gonna call out. Because let's be honest, if they fire me tomorrow, are they gonna give a fuck? No. They don't give a fuck. They not gonna ask you to fire you. Why the fuck are you asking to go somewhere? Come on, huh? Dead ass know people that be at work every day. Day in and day out, ain't missing no days, right? I know somebody right now working 2 jobs, ain't missing no days from neither job, right? Miss 1 day, called in sick. What they do? Let him go. Let him go. They ain't think twice about that shit. They say, oh, you can't come in. We can't find nobody to cover your shift. We need you to come in. He said, I can't. I'm sick. Take over my doctor's excuse and whoop whoop. They fired him. And the next day, he was gone. You see what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you. Put you first. Put you first. These jobs don't give a fuck about you. Come on now.
Unfortunately, your job does not give a shit about you. I'm sorry to tell you that, and I might be wrong in some cases, but I am willing to bet that in most cases I am right. Here's the thing, I'm not trying to come on here and tell you to quit your job. In this economy, okay, we cannot just be out here quitting our jobs if we don't have plans. Like, I'm well aware that some of us just like have to put up with a job that doesn't give a shit about us. But the thing of it is that it's your responsibility to adjust accordingly, to adjust your mindset and the way that you show up and the way that you behave in accordance with the fact that your job does not care about you. So many people I know, so many people I see, so many people I hear about, like commonplace behavior is worrying about taking a sick day, worrying about taking a personal day, coming home and bringing work home, and that's all you think about and that's all you want to do is work, work, work. And why? Because you want to or because you feel like you have to for a job that, again, does not care about you. It makes me really sad to see so many people work so hard and we just like don't see any benefits except for financially, like we make a living. Like, I feel like company loyalty or workplace loyalty is just simply not a thing. And if I'm wrong and if you're experiencing that, like, I'm genuinely so happy for you. In my own personal experience, in my experience, like watching the people I love around me, it doesn't matter how long you work there, it doesn't matter how hard you work there, they literally don't care. You are a cog in a wheel, you are replaceable. It doesn't matter what your education level is, it doesn't matter what your experience is, it doesn't matter what you bring to that particular job, because you are valuable and you are helping, and they would be sad to lose you, but they're not gonna let you know that. So don't go out and quit your job. It doesn't have to be like that. What you should do is adjust accordingly. Adjust your mindset, adjust how you approach work, take a sick day, take a personal day, because that job is not gonna look out for you and your well-being and your mental health. You have to do that. Go to work, show up, do a good job, and then leave. Don't let them run your life. It's simply not worth it. You deserve so much more than that.
Do you want to know how much that job does not give a fuck about you? Because I'm about to let you know as a teacher, which is so sad. Yesterday, but happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Vessels, we got the bows on. But anyway, yesterday, my teachers at my site got an email basically letting us know, like, hey, can y'all come meet after school? We have a very important like announcement for each department. We all had an idea that it was about budget cuts. Today, on Valentine's Day, at like 7 a.m., we got an email talking about by 8:30 a.m., go check your teacher work box. Basically because you're going to find out whether or not you have a job for next year. Like, what the fuck? On Valentine's Day, when teachers already go above and beyond on these days to make this day like loving and beautiful for these kids, like as if we're not like, they're so insensitive to us as people. Like, and people wonder why there's no teachers of color, why there's no people from our community, because y'all don't care about us. And this
Let me tell you something. These jobs do not care about you. When I say they do not care about you, they really do not care about you. Like, you could die and they're replacing you the following business day. No lie. No lie. I'll never forget. I was at work, okay? And for the job that I had to put in daily notes or whatever. And I guess, long story short, I put in my notes late. So the CEO, not my supervisor, not their supervisor, but the CEO of the company requested to call me. I'm like, okay, cool. Sure, what is this about? He's like, Lori, I just want to let you know that like you're getting your notes in late, and like we're really gonna have to like, you know, we're really gonna have to have you turn in your notes on time. And I was like, yes, that's fine, I understand. It's just that for the position that I have, I am the only one at the facility, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. I have to like lock up the doors, and I don't want to be there longer than I have to, so I just put in my notes in the following day. And you said we had 24 hours to get the notes in, so I'm literally putting them in the next morning. He was like, yes, but like, let's say that you're driving home from work and God forbid you get into a car accident and die. We won't have those notes. I'm like, what kind of convoluted thought is that? Like, that's what you bring up? That's how you encourage your employees to work harder, to work better? Pray for me, please.
That was just a horrible example, honestly. A car crash? Come on, bro. Be for real. Be serious.
If I call off because I say I'm in pain, why do you think it's okay to fix your mouth to say, oh, Linnea, I know you're resting, but do you think you can make it in at 11 or 12? What are you texting my phone? What are you saying to me? I said I'm in pain. I could barely walk this morning. I don't know, something going on with my leg. So I'm not going to work. I'm a teacher. I have to be on my feet all day. If I can't walk or move my leg, what am I supposed to do all day at work? Sit? I work with infants. That's not logical. That's not logical. These jobs don't care about us, y'all. They don't care about your health or your well-being. They only care when you inconvenience them. They are inconvenienced. They're missing a main person. I know I'm the bomb, but figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Fix your mouth to ask me, can I make it 11 or 12? No! No! Get off my phone. What do you mean?
I don't know who in the workforce needs to hear this right now, but stop competing and comparing yourself to colleagues who have nobody and nothing to go home to, who have no other obligations or responsibilities. And this is no shade to them, but you're beating yourself up because you don't have the time or the energy to give what people who have nothing else to give their time and energy to. You do. You have other responsibilities. You have other priorities. Give yourself grace and stop competing with them.
Alright, I want to talk about something. So this year, 2025, I lost my mother and my grandmother 1 month apart from each other. 31 days apart. Okay? The company I work for gives you 3-day bereavement leave, whether that's for a mother, a father, stepmother, stepfather, sibling, or grandparent. You get 3 days. That's it. Alright? So, I took my little 3 days or whatever. My mom passed, took my 3 days, and then the whole month of January, I actually did not go to work. But I also have something called FMLA. So I use those days, which means all of my sick time is completely done. The month of January, I used all of my sick time. So when my grandmother passed, I used my little 3 days for bereavement, and then I took a week off because I actually just took a week off. I took a week off. Within that time, see, this is why, this year, I'm just starting to be really passionate about just posting, just showing my personality, just doing what I'm doing, because these companies do not give a damn about you. They really don't. And the state that I work in, I work for one of the largest transportation companies. I work in the office with people making 6 figures. In my office, there's people that I work with make 6 figures, right? Now, granted, I've only been there for about 1.5 years. Cool, so they don't really know me like that. But, I come to work, I do what I have to do. My year probation, I was pretty good until I got my FMLA. And then I started, using my FMLA because I got FMLA. But, these companies don't give a damn about you. I didn't get not one letter of condolences, not a flower, not an email. Now I have some coworkers that that I talk to that I'm cool with, and 2 of them actually showed up to my mom's services. Shout outs to them. But I'm talking about from the higher ups, the one that's making the chicken. I didn't get not a card, not a nothing. I'm not even looking for money. I don't care about the money, but just some type of, Jewel, I'm sorry for your loss. If there's anything that I can do, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it just makes me want to go even harder to leave and not work for people at all. So I feel like right now I'm just really focused on trying to find something that I really enjoy, where I can make it my own business and I can have my own schedule and I can do what I want on my time, and I don't have to worry about if someone, else close to me dies or whatever the case is. You only get 3 days. 3 days mourning a parent, 3 days mourning a child. I can't even imagine, and I don't want to imagine what that feels like. But telling someone that they only have 3 days paid to basically mourn is wild. And the company I work for is wild. It really just a huge eye opener. I already know that they don't care about people. It was only just a number. But going through this was actually a huge eye opener. Y'all couldn't even give me a card. Not even flowers, something. You know what I mean? But it's weird. It's life. And this just makes me even more motivated to post what I gotta post, do what I gotta do, go for my little licenses that I'm doing outside of this, just so I can be on my own wave and don't have to worry about a boss or worry about people checking for me, or just, I don't know, just that just really just bothered me. I just thought I had to say that. But anybody that's going through anything, I hope you get through it. That's mourning a loved one, especially someone that was really, 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 really close. If anybody understands, I understand. All right, y'all. I'm out.
I lost my dad in 2016, and I can tell you that you need a lot longer than 3 days. You need at least 1 week of mourning. At least 1 week of mourning. Even after that, you need a lot of time for yourself and to yourself. You really need that time.
That's cool, and you're absolutely right. However, not everyone feels like that, and I'm gonna counter your point of view with a point of view of people that I work with, people that I know and I'm aware of, whatever. Some of these people are not happy, they're stuck, okay? I know some people who've been working for this company for 10, 15 years and everything like that. They don't want to be here. You feel me? They don't come to work happy and I love this job and I love these people. No, they're here because they've worked here so long that they make so much money doing such a low level, you know, to each their own. You feel me? I still work here, so I'm not gonna talk shit about it. Working such a low level job that they can't top it anywhere else. You feel me? So it's just like they're still staying here because they making bread. Some of these people, they making more than their boss's boss. I give it to them, but not everyone's happy. They're stuck, baby.
Now, I'm only going to say this to you once. Don't let your job consume your entire life. What I mean by that is if you get your ass up and you get in the shower and you get ready for work and then you come home, you make dinner and then you take your ass right to sleep, your job is consuming your life. That is what you are doing throughout the week. You don't have no time for nothing else. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because if something were to happen to you tomorrow, the only thing that company is going to do is send a flower arrangement to your goddamn funeral. And then they're gonna make a post to get you replaced. They might even send out an email to let everybody know what happened to you, but that's it. I remember I made a company $600,000 in 9 months. And I told this story a minute ago, but a girl, the only other black girl, got intimidated by me and started talking about me to people I didn't know, and it got back to me at our company retreat. And I had only been at the company for like 8 months, and they told me, well, she ain't going nowhere, so I don't know what you want me to do about it. Another company, I'm talking about, I came in August, they was behind to another office that was in New York. And by the time it became December, not only did I shatter the fucking record that had never been shattered, but I made him $1.2 million in 1 day. And do you know this man had the nerve to call me and say, Taja, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. Not because you're in the wrong, because I actually think that you're completely correct about this situation, but because I don't know what else to do. And I told this man, so you mean to tell me that I'm not the issue, but you're going to fire me without giving these people no diversity training? Because I was the only black person there. Not giving these people no diversity training, not giving them any training on how to have difficult conversations, like nothing. And he said, oh my God, that's such a great idea. Why don't you come in tomorrow and we talk about it? I said, hell fucking no. You own this bitch. Why would I have to tell you that? Now I don't trust you, because your solution to an issue that is not my issue is I'm just going to have to get rid of you because I don't know what else to do. They don't care about you. So what I do now, I get up about 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes it's earlier. Whenever my body just wakes me up the first time, I just get up. So I get up about 6:30 in the morning, and I usually go to the gym. I usually come home and meditate. I might journal a little bit. Hell, I might even do some TikTok content. Then I take my ass to work, and when I come home, I read a fucking book. I watch a fucking TV show. I go outside and sit in the sun, or I go to the park. Do not let your whole life be about work, especially if you're miserable, because they do not care about you.
I think calling off today was like the best thing I've done for myself in a minute, because my job wants to play with me and have me work full-time and not give me full-time benefits about it. They said some bullshit the other day, like, oh, well, you need to be like on basically full-time hours for a quarter before the benefits. I'm like, no, that's not how it's gonna be, bro. Like, in this economy, July 4th is coming up. Give me my fucking PTO. And I turned down another job at another property to stay here. So I'm like, either give me the benefits or put me on 4 days a week. Like, I'll take the L. I have, like, side gig, like, stuff that I can do, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing this. Y'all obviously need the help. We're a hotel, busy summer season, whatever. Put me in, bitch. I'm not playing this. So yeah, it's 2 p.m. I'm just now getting my, like, daily routine started. And I'm just chilling. And it's payday, so I got shit to do.
So I work a very physically and mentally demanding job, and I have like had to learn how to like slowly reel myself back from it, because I am such a hard worker and I take so much pride in the work that I do. It's been difficult working this job and like having so many people take advantage of me because of it, and I know that there's a lot of other people that go through the same thing. So like just don't. I know that's easier said than done, especially when you know what you're doing like actively benefits you. Do the stuff that benefits like you and like your actual workflow, but everything outside of that, fuck it, because no one appreciates the efforts that you're gonna do, and no one really sees those other behind the scenes shit that you're doing, and no one cares. Your managers don't care because they don't even know what you're doing, and when you stop doing it, they will start to notice because they're going to realize that the workflow is going slightly less smooth than it normally does. But also it's like, it's not your problem. Unless you're like in that manager position where you're overseeing and all of that, it's not your problem. It's not your problem. It's not my problem. And we have to stop letting these fucking corporations walk all over us, because they will continue to do that. And just remember that you're replaceable. I'm not replaceable. And you know what? No. I don't like that saying either. You're replaceable. Because, well, yes and no. If you're a really good worker, and you know you're a good worker, and you're not just like lying to yourself, you know that good workers are actually hard to come by, because I'm sure you've seen so many other employees come in and out that have been subpar or horrible co-workers. So you're not replaceable. But in that way, your company or your manager or whoever is going to learn to work with what you're going to give, because they don't want to actually lose you, because they know that you're a good worker. So just ease back. I'm not saying not to do anything at all, but just take a step back and don't get yourself so sucked into your job. Your job is your job, and that's it. That's it.
Guys, if you are a hard worker and you know this, do not allow these companies to take full advantage of your hard work. If you allow them to, they will. They want to squeeze the last dime out of you. They want maximum effort with minimum to average pay. And so guys, you have to be very careful. Do not overextend yourself at these jobs, because if you allow them to, they will take advantage. If you're not paid extra, do not do extra. If you're paid extra, do extra.
You know how they say the second slavery is the prison system? The third slavery is these jobs. It's corporate America. It's government jobs. It's these jobs. These jobs are absolutely terrible. They don't care about you, your mental health. They don't care about anything about you. You are just a body. These jobs don't even hire the right people. It's just a shit show. So that's why you see so many people trying to open their own business, trying to go on TikTok live, trying to do everything, because who the fuck wants to work and clock into a job? That's my goal. I want to open my own business, open my own nonprofit, and be really successful on social media, be an audiobook narrator and a voiceover actress. Clocking into somebody's jobs is not what I want to do for the birds, and I never want to do this. And it really is so sad people bringing kids into this world for them to just have to work and do this. Wish I was a trust fund baby, and if I ever have a kid, they're going to be a trust fund baby. I'm never having a kid unless it's a trust fund kid. Help me. Help me.
Let me tell you something real quick. Your job don't care about you. You could drop dead on Monday, and by Tuesday, your job is up on Indeed. Got your picture hanging in the break room like a damn memorial or something. They'd be like, "Aw, Star was so sweet, but can't you take over her job?" You out here breaking your back, stressing, missing all your kids' games, losing sleep for a damn company that'll replace you faster than a damn lunch break. You think you being loyal, but baby, you are disposable. Talking about benefits. I need life benefits, bitch. Not a fucking pizza party. I said what I said, and that's why I started doing me, for me. Not for some damn manager that can't even spell my name right but know how to put me on the schedule every damn holiday. So I'm gonna mind my business and keep doing TikTok shop. Mwah.
Y'all, let me tell y'all how jobs really don't give a fuck about this. Like, literally. So, for the past couple of months, I just feel like my job been going downhill. And I feel like that because I feel like it's been like, God don't like ugly, but at the same time, like, your job don't give a fuck about you. So, like, 2 months ago, my job had put like a sign on the doors, was like HR was gonna talk to us at the end of the week. Mind you, we didn't know what was going on because usually we had like monthly meetings with management, but never with HR. So we asked the management like, what's going on? They like, oh, we don't know. Whole time they did know. They knew. So they at the end of the week they put us in 2 groups. Basically they fired one group, kept the other group, and they didn't tell them, like, they let them work without telling them, like, hey, not giving them a heads up. So I'm like, damn, y'all really don't give a fuck. Like, these people got kids, woo, and y'all just gonna fire them like this. Like, so mind you, now we got like probably like 8 workers now. Now the 8 workers that we do got, they working that kind of like working the shit out of them, and now they finna quit. Like half of the staff finna quit. So where does that leave us? But they just made me realize, like, damn, jobs really don't like give a damn. Like, they want us to give a 2 weeks notice, but they won't give us 2 weeks notice to be like, hey, give you a heads up to get your, like, try to get your life together because you finna be without a job. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it should be reciprocated. Like, if you want a 2 weeks notice, I should get a 2 weeks notice. I'm just saying, let me know.
I'm so fucking irritated. This job that I'm at, this is their token of appreciation. Tell me what you think this is. You can't fucking guess what this is. It was in a nice little envelope. Thank you on the outside. I gotta get the fuck away from this job, because if y'all feel like a token of a fucking appreciation is some fucking chicken, I gotta get the fuck away from here. I don't want this. Respectfully, I'm gonna eat the chicken because the chicken that is coming from is a nice place. I'm gonna eat the chicken, but respectfully, I don't want this. Pay me what the fuck I'm worth. Why the fuck am I getting a token of appreciation for some fucking chicken? Some motherfucking chicken. Then when I text in the group chat and let them know that I feel like this is not a token of appreciation and it's not very much appreciated, the bitches ain't respond. Y'all gotta get the fuck away from these Fortune 500 companies. I don't know what the fuck this is, but this is bullshit.
The only token of appreciation that employees want is cash. Give us some cash. Please give us a bonus. That is the only appreciation that we need. We do not want cards. We don't want anything like that. Just straight up extra cash. I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.